Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. And what I think is goodbye to the main story of this game. Because I know that there's extra shit that I still have to experience or something. But this game has subverted my expectations quite a bit. I like it.
Who are you?
Oh, he's going to be talking to Izuru? Or no, Chiaki. Yeah. Yeah, she just doesn't exist.
I'm just a part of the game, but you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Put him in his place.
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Interesting. Okie dokie.
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course. Games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime. This isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
He fell for a computer program, by the way. What the hell?
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamukura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself.
Well,
It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
okay. I was like, do I have to choose? I'm not Izuru? Okay, this is me? How many times do I have to do this over and over again? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all.
Okay, start off.
I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamukura. Who cares what will happen to the world?
Just keep shooting.
I don't want to sacrifice myself.
I like how the bullet stays, by the way.
Like I'll be appreciated anyway.
I want to hear
There's
everything.
no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. Even so, I can't choose the future. Even so.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Do I have to shoot that as well? This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. Even so,
Oh.
No matter what kind of future it is,
Ugh.
as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless.
The moving lips is weird.
If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
Thank you. Awaken. You can't lose hope.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If
Come
we
on.
don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
There we go. I woke up.
I want to see Echo one more time. If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation.
I don't know where my reticle is.
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
I tried to shoot.
You can't lose hope!
Oh, store power. What?
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even
Oh.
remember
Gotta click again. Okay.
why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair,
Come on.
the tragedy
Oh,
will
I have to-
start once again.
I have to hold it.
I want to see Echo one more time. If we turn back into ultimate despair.
Future bullet.
Can't lose hope.
The memories we made here will not even require everyone die. If we don't rid the world, the tragedy will stop.
If we turn back, we might be killed, but
This is your response.
It's not the responsibility. It's the future found it.
They're both hope and the conclusion will never.
There we go. Different. Oh.
That's wrong.
What the? Okay, taking aim with the eyes. That's why. Okay.
There won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind
Interesting.
of future awaits us.
Are him and Nagito now one because of the white hair?
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away.
He's gonna become Izuru, the ultimate hope?
I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Or Hajime's, who knows?
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamukura.
Okay, thank you.
I am Hajime Hinata.
Oh, nuts. Future Blade. Alright.
You despair because you yearn for hope because you let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna continue.
I have an unlimited cuts.
Stop the game!
Even so, I
I had unlimited
You don't have
cuts.
to look at the hopeless future.
Alright, retreat. Okay, I didn't know I didn't know how to get rid of the other shit. Do I have to right click? No matter how many times I
You despair because you yearn for hope because you just let's finish this already. There's no need
Alright,
for you to
just
choose.
randomly
Close your
fucking
eyes
click
and cover
then.
your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
even so, I
click.
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again.
What was the point of that if I could just click through it? Oh, I get to go against everything.
I don't want anything.
Oh, I don't need to.
Argument. There's no hope.
Just give up already.
I have unlimited bullets, so it's.
This crappy feeling. I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer.
Just give up already.
You're not hope. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything.
That's.
That's wrong.
Oh, and Chiaki, I guess. Huh.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down.
don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but... I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shines that light It was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime?
Sure, I guess.
The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right?
I mean, maybe this is what that whole thing with Sonia was about.
Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out. But... I heard her voice.
Which one, your sister or Pekko's? Probably be Pekko's, but oh well.
In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
Pekko.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You won't. Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible. That can't be hope. It's not even despair. What is this?
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Chiaki. This one was arguably the shortest and the longest. The 1%. And I know that consists of getting at least 99 or 999 coins, because that was one of the trophies in the first game that I saw. Oh well, let's get going.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
Watch one of them fuck up or somehow.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
Okay. See this final cinematic. She's back. Let's go, Monami. Actually, she's not split down the middle, so this is Usami. Magical miracle girl Usami at that. Oh, really, game? I love that that's how this ended. That's so good.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
That is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I thought so too.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, I was thinking that, but I didn't know, like, they all would think immediately to go to Usami, but oh well.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
Is this one gonna end up...
Scared too.
Is this one gonna end with an open-ended ending as well?
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
His eyes are bullet holes, or his pupils are bullet holes because of the texture. It's kind of cool. So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Game over screen. And the end of chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. There's gotta be an epilogue to this, right? I mean, there was one for the other one. You've obtained a present. Giant cell phone. Oh, Junko's thing. I was like, where's the giant cell phone? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll save it right here. Thank you very much. And so, The incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small, it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave anytime.
They all don black suits. Okay, interesting. And they're all still kind of like kids-ish.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
This isn't gonna blow up, right?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
If not, actually zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem.
Oh, they all have the Mirai pin.
Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
But strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Callbacks.
Then let's go. We must create our own futures too.
Toko's waiting. But where's Hina and Hiro? I want to know.
So, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
Alright. It's Hajime. Nice. With his normal hair back.
My future lies here.
Epilogue. The day before the future. Is the epilogue starting? Or ending? I think that's the end. Nice. So we technically don't know what it could... Megumi Ogata. I feel like I remember that name from the last game. Oh wait, no, I think that was the voice actress for Makoto in the previous game. So maybe once it gets back through it, I'll be able to see it, but... Nice. I genuinely saw an improvement for a lot of this game. But because I already know the existence of 2 other storylines, I don't know what is to come. Don't know. Megumi Ogata, yeah, for Makoto Naegi. Yep, I was right. It was the same voice actress. So they did use the same voice actor for both of them. Monokuma is Nobuyo Oyama, but that's the Japanese voice actor. So not exactly the male voice, or the, not male, the English voice actor. But honestly, this one was so much fun. Subverting my expectations in the very end by making the player think that they're just gonna have to copy the word hope and then use that later was actually really cool. And being able to change the aspect of thinking possibly that Byakuya is back just to have him come back in a later time was a well thought out plan. And again, like I've been saying throughout the entire thing, it's well thought out, and the idea expands upon pre-existing like cliches and everything. Like, you die in the game, you die in real life, that sort of thing. But if this game points that they can come back, possibly, but we don't know just yet, who's to say that they aren't gonna be able to succeed in doing that? I don't know, but ooh, okay. I'm really hoping this can end, because I don't know if that was recorded on the mic. There have been 2 giant strikes of lightning, and because I don't want to lose any recording, I really hope this speeds through it. And after that, I have to cut the recording there. I know that there's a bunch more in the after game stuff, but I can always record that at a later day. But I still do need to cram stuff in. But overall, I think if I was of my own free will and didn't think Akane was Hina from the past, I think I honestly would have thought that my favorite would have been Mikan and or Chiaki, if I had spent time with Chiaki to the very end, probably. But oh well, just gotta accept that fact. I mean, there's always the Danganronpa if, I guess. Like, I think because there was the school life was taken from this game and put into the first game afterward, I'm just gonna accept it as is. Maybe I can interact with Chiaki to the fullest. I love how it's gonna be Byakuya's face to the very end. Well, the ultimate imposter. And honestly, Mahiru's death, probably the most undeserved. Well, all of them are undeserved. Like, no one deserved to die. But having not known, and we'll never know who the actual killer of Fuyuhiko's sister actually was, but I just gotta accept that fact. I really did have a lot of fun with this. And I don't know if you can notice this, but I'm really just trying to stall for time for the end credits to hurry up so I can see the after credit scene, because you know damn well it's coming. But everyone who worked on this deserves all the credit. Everyone except for the person who came up with the new and improved Hangman's Gambit. Just, you can maybe remove Hangman's Gambit. Usami. My eyes are back to normal there. Interesting. Thank you, everybody at Spike Chunsoft. I got some of that. Not all of it. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I have obtained a present. Easter egg. What? Okay. Maybe something I... And another present. You saw me strap. Oh, from the very beginning. Huh. And another present. Danganronpa if. Yeah, that's probably the school life thing. Yes, I would like to save my game. Thank you very much. That way I don't lose anything. Alright. Thank you so much. I gotta leave this episode here. Like I said, there's a and I thought there would be an after credit scene. So maybe this was supposed to be this is supposed to be the last one. And maybe there was the third anime that went on its own, so they had to fix that by making the third game. Who knows? Because I know that both of them have a different cast. But I know that there's a 2.5 game, if you're looking forward to that, because that's what's coming next. Well, after all the extra stuff. Novel. What the fuck is that? Okay, interesting. I don't want to have anything spoiled for me, so I just got a picture of Mukuro, and I'm not reading the bottom, just taking it at face value. Hopefully you're looking forward to more. This game is so good. Spike Chunsoft does excellent, make excellent games of the ones that I've played. So, leaving it there. Thank you so much, and for now, have a nice day.